Huh. I thought I cleared out all the rats. Must have missed one. Cute. You really think you can run from me, huh, you shithead?
Please, don't kill me. I didn't see anything. I won't say anything. Not a word, I swear.
Shouldn't have run then. So, what did you not see?
Nothing. I didn't see anything. I don't know anything, Mr. Fire Emperor. Please, spare me.
Ah, you saw me and know that I'm the Fire Emperor. That means you saw everything. You pretty much know everything, don't you? Don't fuck with me. Who sent you? Was it the Black Dragon?
No, I don't work for anyone. It was just a coincidence. I swear, I was just passing by. I don't know anything.
But you were watching me and the Saintess. Like rats. Doesn't sound very trustworthy, does it?
Please, use your lie detecting skill. You told these saying this, you can tell if she's lying, right? Use it on me.
I was lying. I don't have a lie detecting skill. I just said that to make her talk. Oh man, you and the Saintess are so naive. I can't believe you actually fell for it.
Then, you killed her without proof?
Hey, give me some credit here. I do have proof. The Saintess actually did try to kill me. If I hadn't killed her first, she would have poisoned me to death tomorrow. Fuck. Just thinking about it makes me feel like shit again.
How do you?
I know. Doesn't matter how I know. Though, judging from your talk about the lie detecting skill, I guess you're really innocent. Huh.
Then...
Yeah. I remember all the rest spying on me. I don't remember seeing a dumbass softy like you before.
Thank you.
But, you know who I am. What I did. That's enough of a reason.
Please, I won't say a word.
My name is Yusuha. Goodbye.
Welcome to Wuxiaworld's Teahouse Season 2. I'm your host, Yojj.
And I'm Toki.
With a bit of voice tuning, that was Namo joining me for our mini radio drama, where a man burns someone alive, no hesitation, just a cold goodbye.
That was our take on Yusuha, the Fire Emperor from SSS-Class Revival Hunter, a web novel where death isn't the end, it's just a part of a strategy.
Yup! Today's episode is all about SS-Class Revival Hunter and what sets it apart from regression novels and the differences between the official and unofficial translation that had our readers so divided.
We'll also bring you one more dramatic scene at the end featuring Uburka, a warrior whose muscles detect lies, and his scummy father.
Scummy feather. Love it. So, whether you're already deep in the tower or just curious about the hype, stick around. There's more to come. So, here's a crash course for our listeners who aren't familiar with SS-Class Revival Hunter. Our MC is Kim Kongja, who is an F-Class Hunter. Follow me so far?
Yeah, I'm assuming that F-Class is like being a D-list celebrity, probably?
Yes. Kinda? Yes. So, they're both at the bottom of the list, but Kongja is more needy? Inferior? Yeah, needy, inferior. But also like oddly proud of his inferiority since he's always flaunting his inferiority online. Like, or maybe it's more accurate to say he's flaunting his jealousy, at least in the beginning.
What? That doesn't make sense. How do you flaunt your inferiority?
Okay. So like, so he's always commenting online stuff like how he wants to be the Fire Emperor. So he comes off pretty desperate. He literally says, I want to be the Fire Emperor. I want to be a Fire Emperor. Anytime there's a comment, he responds with, I want to be a Fire Emperor.
So you're saying our MC, Kongja, is a needy bastard. So
yes.
And he likes to manifest himself in someone that's successful. So does he ever improve, or is the entire novel about him like crying in the dark room, like, I want to be, because that would get really boring, like real fast.
So he gets so much better, okay? And like, yeah, the tower definitely agrees with you because he's awarded a skill that actually lets him take other people's skills.
Wait. So all you have to do is be jealous enough and you get rewarded?
Yup.
That's bull crap. Okay, who's this tower and why aren't I giving anything then?
I have no idea who or what the tower is, and like, I don't know, man. I don't know how to answer your second question. All I know is that the tower is an all-powerful entity who can like give skills. That's all I know about the tower.
Fine. Okay, wow. So, life's not fair.
Yeah, it's not. It's really not. I mean, I guess you could say it's favoritism, but like it's not really, because he does need to die to get that skill. Like, it's in the novel title, Revival. He dies, comes back to life with a new skill, plus all the pain that comes along with it.
So, speaking of the novel title, which brings us to the big question. Why is SSS-Class Revival Hunter so popular? Is it the plot, the trauma, the emotional damage, or what's the deal? You added that to the script, Yojj.
Well, I was
I
thinking
knew you wanted me to do that sound effect.
No, I did not. I wanted a serious, like, emotional damage. And you go give me like, no, stop. You're ruining this. This is supposed to be a serious topic, talking about the popularity and like the drama and like the interesting concept of this novel, okay? And you give me that nonsense. But anyways.
Okay, let me take it from the top. The trauma, the emotional damage. What's the deal here?
Yes, thank you. So like for starters, it's the interesting concept, okay? Kongja doesn't just get stronger. He dies to get stronger. And each time he does, it hurts, okay? There's definitely an emotional weight to each death. There's trauma and growth.
Okay, so there's some novels where if things go wrong, you can just start over again like a game. You'll have your memories and you'll realize where you went wrong and be able to fix it. But I guess it's different with SSS-Class Revival Hunter. Like, you don't get another chance for free. You get it by dying, remembering the pain, and then using it to as an experience the said pain and death.
Then yes. Yeah, I really think. Yeah, and I think another reason SS Class stands out is that it's working with like familiar tropes like regression, towers, and skills, but it comes at it like in a different angle.
Well, to be honest, that does sound like very generic tropes, like regression, towers, skills, class, like, ranks. But what do you mean? What do you mean by that? What different angle?
He's not climbing towers to become stronger, right? He's doing it for the right reason. He's doing it to do the right thing. So like, yeah, sure, he's becoming stronger at the same time. But if you take all his sacrifices, his pains, and the way he empathizes into consideration, the whole regression tower trope kind of takes a backstage to what he's feeling and the emotions that the reader kind of feels along with him.
So the author divides the novel into arcs so that the reader gets Murim, Demon Kings, civilization building, so on and so forth. But he does it in a way that it brings emotion, introspection, and philosophy into play, right?
Yup, exactly that. And like, even with everything that you just said, like emotion, introspection, philosophy, even with all that, the author makes sure to give you like great fight scenes, ridiculous skills, crazy plot twists. The novel really manages to balance heart and hype. So I think that's one of the major reasons why it's so popular.
Okay, but aside from the plot of the novel and the novel itself, right? I saw some comments in the beginning when SSS-Class Revival Hunter launched on Wuxiaworld. Something about there being a difference in the title, like how the unofficial translation's title was SSS-Class Suicide Hunter, not Revival Hunter.
Yeah, well, neither is wrong.
I mean, if neither is wrong, then like, okay, that's such a diplomatic answer.
No, I'm being serious here. So like, the Korean title used to be SS급 자살 hunter, and like Tasar hunter, right? And Tasar is suicide, But in April 2021, J Plus Media, which is like, the publishing company, sure, stated that to commemorate the 1-year anniversary, they'll be reintroducing the series to the readers with like a new cover and a new title, SS급 죽어야 사는 헌터. So technically, the direct translation of the new title would be SS-Class Hunter who has to die to live. But our team went with something a little bit more catchier, SS-Class Revival Hunter.
Just one thing I remembered about this novel, like people in Korean communities in the comments were saying this novel is absolutely perfect except for the title. So maybe that's why they changed it.
Wait, you're talking about the old title, right? Not the new one?
Yeah, the old title.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, yeah, because he's not really just like offing himself, He's gonna have a reason for it. Anyway,
I guess that's the reason behind the title change then.
Yeah. So like,
I mean, the
that's
difference
the reason.
between the two titles.
Yeah. So like, yep, all of our titles are approved by the content provider, the publishing company. So our readers can be sure that this has been approved and we're not changing titles willy-nilly.
Okay, so that's with the title of the novel. What about what's the deal with the Flame Emperor and the Fire Emperor?
Stop. Okay, so like,
is that change also like approved by the CP?
Yes, it was kind of a big fuss, a bit of a fuss in the beginning. But yep, all of our glossary gets sent to the CP and it gets approval before we launch.
Flame Emperor reminds me of Burger King Flame Grilled King.
Wait, Korea has Burger Kings?
Do you think we live in huts and hunt with our spears or what?
No, like you guys have like other burger chains. Why would you have Burger King out of everything else?
Oh, Burger King is quite big here, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, we have the most number of American franchises per square meter. I think, like
I can't remember the last time I had
I'm very
a burger.
sure about Starbucks. Yeah.
Oh no, Starbucks. I agree. You have a Starbucks like every 2 stores.
So there's one intersection in Korea. There's 4 Starbucks like every corner of the intersection. So like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Y'all ridiculous.
Right, let's get back on track. Let's get back
to our difference between Flame Emperor and Fire Emperor. You're asking us the reason behind the change, right?
But what's the reason behind changing the popular Flame to Fire Emperor?
Yes, okay. So this is something our novel team, especially our translator Namu, put a lot of thought into it. So the Korean for the character in question is Yojj. Did I say that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And it's true that the Yom and Yomje is commonly interpreted as flame, but it also means fire in like a literary way in Korean. And like, sure, Yusula is the villain, but he's like a strong villain, right? Especially in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
So Damu wanted to give him a stronger name. And flame is like a part of fire, and it's it's weaker than fire because it's just like a flame, like a candle flame. So she wanted to give a stronger name to the character since he's like pretty formidable individual. So she changed it from flame to fire.
Interesting. So she did put a lot of thought into it before making the change, and it was like approved by the CP too, right?
Yup. She put a lot of thought, and it was approved by the CP. All of our glossary is approved by the CP, especially in the beginning. And like, with all the philosophy that the author is throwing in, Namu is working overtime trying to make sure the English hits the same way the Korean does. And it's hard. Philosophy is hard in an original language itself.
Mm-hmm. Well, I took a peek at the novel channel, and honestly, it sounds like she is borderline about to go crazy trying to make it all work. And so you can tell that she's not just translating it word for word, but she's trying to convey what the author is saying, like using different idioms, like English idioms and all that. So,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Definitely not a one-to-one swap. She's looking at tone, subtext, and like you said, cultural nuance of the text. Cultural
Yeah,
nuance
it
of the
does
text,
show.
like the
It
idioms.
does show. It does show because sometimes you read like a lot of translated works, not only novels but most things, and especially in menus, probably at restaurants, you can kind of see that they translated word for word, so you don't really get the essence behind it. Yeah.
Yep.
So the humor lands and the pain hits different, and so it's not easy to convey those kind of things, especially when you're translating, and especially if there's a story behind it. So trying to convey the emotions while sticking true to the translation while telling the story, not easy.
Nope. Kudos to her. So that's all from us today. But before we go, we have one more radio drama for you. This time featuring Namu and Toki. Heads up, it is a bit later into the novel. Just a heads up.
But we've made sure there's nothing spoilery in it, so no spoilers, but feel free to skip it if you're someone who likes to be completely surprised. Google.
Not me. Alrighty then. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye.
You have purchased Dream Appearance.
Yo, who goes there? My muscles are twitching. But I don't sense any hostility. Something strange. Who are you?
You sense hostility with your muscle?
Of course, muscles don't lie. Muscles twitch at deceit and tighten when threatened, Uko.
Child, listen to me. I'm Kekerukker, the one you regard as a scummy friend.
Oh, you're Kekerukker, Uko? Legends say our first apostle met you in his dreams and got beaten up every time. Uko, are you here to beat me up, Uko?
No, child, I don't think you can defeat me. And honestly, I don't know whether I'll win in the fight against you. I came with a warning that there's a possibility of your species declining.
Wait, you can stop there, Uko. I understand that you didn't come here with hostility. Judging from how quiet my biceps and chest muscles are, I can tell you're not lying. If there had been even the slightest lie in what you said, my muscles would have started twitching, Uko. But whether I listen to your advice is another matter. We, the Terras, Uko, don't take advice from those who are weaker than us.
What?
Only the strong can meddle in others with his business. So fight me. If you can beat me, I'll listen to you, Uko.
What?
If you don't come at me, then I will.
Hold on, I'm your guardian god, your eternal friend, you know? I'm like a father to you guys, so are you really going to pat me?
Uko, our first apostle was also your child, and you beat him up, Uko.
This is ridiculous.
Brace yourself, Papa! Good. Very good. You're quite slender, but you have some quite dense muscles, Uko. Did you add the weight of your soul to your physical weight?
I only grow functional muscles, you rude bastard.
Uko? Functional what? What are those? Papa, you're too strong, Uko.
Okay, so what did you think about Fire Emperor?
Fire Emperor?
Mm-hmm.
Did I get the
The vibe.
the arrogance behind him?
Yeah, Yojj was really good. I was just cringing at my part.
Oy. You are cringing at your parts? Bruh. The Fire Emperor is so cocky.
Yeah, true.
At least he dies.
Although, Yojj, when you were like cursing and like saying, what was that? What was the line again?
I
You
don't know. There
little
were many
rat.
times.
Don't fuck
Like
with
a
me.
rat. Yeah.
Oh yeah, don't fuck
And
with me. I was like, oh.
and all those things. I was thinking, you sound like a dominatrix.
Oh. Toge.
So, I mean, if there's any novel out there that has a domina character,
So you're saying I did a fabulous job sounding like an ass. Okay.
You did. You
Okay.
did. You did.
Force a win. So I sounded very,
Very
dominant.
condescending.
Okay,
Yep.
perfect. Goal achieved.
Very arrogant, very condescending, very. Do you call it authoritative? What's the word? Yeah.
Wow, the list is very long.
Nice.
I don't know if it's a nice list, but there's certainly a list going on. Wonderful. Cookie, you're all wonderful.
Breathe, Namu. Breathe. Breathe.
Oh man. Oh,
It might
oh
have
my
been
God.
easier to appear on the episode.
What?
It might have been easier to appear on the episode.
Thanks for joining us on Wuxiaworld's Teahouse. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to hit the follow button to stay updated with our latest releases. If you want more tea, hop over to our social media or Discord. And send us an email if you want to spill the tea. We'll be back every Friday of each month, so check out our website, wuxiaworld.com. See you in the next episode. Bye!